And learning to be is like realizing yourself, connecting with the higher self, and unleashing your complete potential. So if you match it with our scriptures or the paths which have been defined, that these are the alternative ways for the journey of life, then you would find a lot of similarity in these four concepts. So Baljit Kaur is asking how to stabilize mind, sir. So that story I need to tell now, it seems. Let me move on to the next slide and I'll share that story with you. A monk who recently joined, you know, who became recently, monk. So that monk asked the senior person there, who was the guru, that my mind wanders a lot. How to stabilize my mind? How to be stress free? My mind keeps on wandering here and there, and there is a lot of thoughts which keep coming to me, and I feel stressed. So Dr. Tushar Rathore is asking my get stressed at times and so on and so forth. So he was in the same syndrome when he became a monk. So what the guru told him, that okay, you start observing your mind. So he said, okay, I will do that. Then he gave him the pebbles of two colors, that you use black color if it is a negative thought which is creating a problem. If it is a positive thought, you put a white pebble there. Is that clear? There is any doubt on this? So two kind of pebbles, one is black and one is white. And the task was that you keep on watching during the meditation. You meditate, and when you have a thought which is negative, stressful thought, then you put the black pebble into a box. And if it is a positive thought, you put a white pebble into the box. So there were two kind of pebbles which were given to the monk, and this was his assignment, that you just watch it, that how your mind is actually processing the thoughts. It is said mind is a factory of thoughts. You have millions and millions of thoughts which you have processed up till now. Many of them you don't remember. Some of them you cherish and you convert them into your dreams. Very few of them. So this young monk started collecting the pebbles, doing meditation as instructed. So initially he used to collect most of the black pebbles. Most of the thoughts which were coming to the mind were negative in nature. So he was disturbed a bit. He was not able to understand why it is happening like that. That why it is, so that he is collecting most of it as so he was not happy that he is collecting most of the thoughts which are not positive thoughts. So he was not happy with that. He asked the guru why it is happening like that. He said, you just do the exercise what I have given to you, nothing else, just keep doing that. Slowly, 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 slowly. At the end of the year, he went to the Guru and said that Gurudev, now I am getting the white pebbles, most of the white pebbles. You know what? Whatever negativities were there in his life got cleared with the thought process. He was observing whatever was coming without getting attached to that. He was just an observer to all the negative thoughts, and slowly, 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 all the negativities just by observation, just by awareness went off. Just by awareness. So, whenever you have stress, like somebody said, stress, so whenever you have stress, just become aware of that stress. Right? Become aware of that stress. Is that clear? And you would find that slowly, slowly your mind gets cultured. Like I gave you 6 links to culture your mind, that if you start listening to good stories, good things in life, your mind would be cultured towards the positive things. So when you were listening to those stories, were you in a syndrome that negative thoughts were, disturbing you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just write in that. So your mind space was occupied by positive thoughts. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of this. So your mind processes around 120 to 150 bits per second. How much? Just write in the chat how much you have heard. 120 to 150 bits you listen or you observe. Bits is like computer language, zeros and one as we call computer language. So that much of data your mind processes at a given point of time. Right? So if your mind is occupied for the entire day listening to the COVID-19 news, so many died, इतने लोग मर गए, इतने लोग को कोविड हो गया, डेली का ग्राफ आ रहा है, वो ऐसे बढ़ता ही जा रहा है, लाखों लोग अब तक मर गए, लाखों लोगों को जो है COVID-19. If your mind is occupied for the entire day listening to that kind of news, what would happen is that your mind would get disturbed because you are cluttering the mind with the negativity. It's like डस्टबिन में आप जो डालोगे, डस्टबिन का सारा सीन उसी हिसाब से बनता है. If you make your mind a dustbin of something which you don't need it at that point of time, if you want to do research, then it is fine. You do research for COVID-19, finding out, a vaccine for COVID-19. You are a doctor doing research or you are a scientist doing research. It is good for you to go into the details of that. What is the DNA of COVID-19 and so on and so forth. You go to the minutest detail if it is required for your pursuit. But why do you make your mind a dustbin? आपका दिमाग जो है या मन जो है उसको कूड़ा घर मत बनाइए. जो है डोंट अलाउ एनीथिंग. जैसे घर में जब घुसते हैं तो कई घरों में चप्पल बाहर उतार देते हैं क्योंकि बाहर की गंदगी को अंदर आने नहीं देना चाहते हैं. सो सिमिलरली your mind is the most important thing of your existence, because this is what tells you, the mind tells you how to manage your life. It decides about whether this to be done or not to be done. So the biggest manager of you is the mind. So you need to learn how to manage the mind. and what should be in and what should not be in, what should be allowed and what should not be allowed. So you should be very careful about how you are managing your mind. So let me start with some thoughts on management. So it is said by Harold Kuntz that management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. So it is applicable everywhere. It is not only in corporate organization that management is applicable. Management is of your body also. Management of self is also there. Management of the family is there. Your mother is the biggest manager of the home. The mother converts a house into a home with love, with care, with affection. And we must have gratitude to all the mothers. I am again saying, third time, we must pay gratitude to all the mothers on the planet, that they have taught the biggest lessons of management to the child right from the beginning. So art of getting things done, that means learning to live together, that you have to deal with other people also. So most of the time in the school, when the children are raised, they are taught how to top the class. And if you don't top, I topped in my school, by virtue of that I got admission in Sri Ram College of Commerce, but after that I never pursued to be a topper. Because that is maybe a goal good for some people, but I did not want to be in that race. I said, whatever is a decent number, first class and above, I am fine with that. I want to develop my personality in a holistic manner. So when you are at a place which is isolated place,